All right, and we're out here at Maple at the high school with Nick's Buinsma, PIO.
How you doing today?
Good. It's been, what are we at, 4 or 5 days since we talked to you last?
Roughly somewhere right in there.
We're here Sunday evening. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock, and you're getting ready to go to a briefing. Now, what's the briefing you're going to?
The briefing I will go to tonight is for night ops. It'll discuss what's happened during the day, and then where night ops is going to go in there and they're going to work.
How many people do you have out there at night?
I don't have an exact number. I know we have, as of this morning, we still had 2,291 people.
Wow. And do you still have people coming in?
Not as many coming in. I believe we're demobbing quite a few engines at this time.
All right. Are you spiking anybody in?
Right now, with the threat of thunderstorms, not at this time.
Okay, because spiking in is where you put them into the fire and they stay there overnight, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And how many spike crews? Is that what you call them?
Yeah. In the last week, I believe there's been about 120 personnel spiked in up on the mountain. So, yeah.
Well, that's got to be for some interesting support.
It is, and when they spike in, they'll spike in for roughly 3, 4, 5 days.
Wow. Wow, that's so no steak and corn on the cob on that for those guys.
No.
No, they're out there anyway. So what is our situation here as of Sunday night?
The last update we got was this morning at 0600, and we're at 50% containment with 30,716 acres that have burned. Through the night last night, they did a lot of hard work on building some line for containment, and they said the fire only grew roughly 70 to 80 acres. We did confirm that we had 1 residence lost out in the Burns Canyon area.
Okay.
And we still have quite a few personnel on there with the weather that's come in, brought the humidity up and slowed the burning rate.
Now, you said as of this morning, we get comments all the time. How come we're not on every hour with updates?
Well, that's because we only do 2 updates a day. We do one at 6 a.m. and then we do one at 1800.
Okay. And how do you get your updates? Just compile it from guys coming in from the field? You got satellites, the Black Ops helicopters?
Well, they've got the helicopter that flies it and maps it out and everything, and then from each division we'll get updates on what was done, what they thought was burned, and that'll be confirmed by the mapping.
Okay. How accurate would you say your weather maps are? Do you know what's coming?
Yeah, in our briefing every day, we do have a meteorologist that's part of the team here, and they give us a weather update, and they check constantly and watch what the weather's doing, and we'll give a radio update if need be.
Okay. Now you've got some folks camped out up at Bear Mountain.
Yes.
The parking lot there. Tell me what that's about.
Well, we ran out of room here at the high school, and so they set up a secondary camp spot. And so certain crews went over there to camp, and certain ones would stay here.
All right, very good. And do you have any idea how many different departments are represented?
No, it would be all a guess if I told you, but we have a lot of departments and a lot of grateful people for those departments that have come out.
Absolutely. Now, how does a local area, because you got people sending you engines and gear from all over, how do they determine what's safe to let go? In other words, it's safe to cover this fire and stay where they need to be as well.
From other agencies?
Yes, sir.
Well, they have a plan, and the way the plan works is they know what they can let go, what they need to call back in and cover their area.
Okay.
I know we have a complete strike team of 5 brush engines from Ventura.
Wow.
So with nothing burning anywhere else, that's kind of how they determine on what they can let go and what's going on with their area.
Okay. I know when we, well, not with you, but we had conversations with early on in the fire, and they were projecting between 30 and 50,000 acres by the time it was all said and done. Are we still in that neighborhood?
Yeah, actually, I'd probably call it a lot less. I mean, right now we're at 30,716 acres.
Okay.
So as the humidity stays up, the spread of the fire slows down, helps the fuels recoup some of that lost moisture,
Right.
and so that slows down the fire.
And this is probably not a fair question to ask, but I only got 30 seconds left. Are we getting close?
I would say we're getting close, but we run into the problem of now the flash floods. If we get the heavy downpours and all of that, it turns into mudslides and turns into a whole different danger.
All right, Nick, thanks so much for your time. We'll talk to you in a day or two.
Okay, thank you.